There we go. Accidentally had my mic muted there. Okay. So, finally back at Homestuck. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pretty short stream. Probably only about an hour and a half. Because because I found out that I have a doctor's appointment later that I completely forgot about until I got the reminder text yesterday. So, you know how at the Deltarune stream the other day, I said, like, oh, maybe this week I'll finally have an uninterrupted stream schedule. Nope. Well, I'll say I got half my wish. I'm still streaming today, just not for very long. But yeah, that sucks. But, anyways, hold on. Actually, are you getting my audio? Hold on. Actually, okay, yeah, you are. Okay. Okay, well, let's get in. Oh, where's my. Oh, there's my streamer guy. Okay. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, wait, I have the wrong spoiler thing here. We want the other spoiler thing. Yes. Aha! Just a quick water break here. Make sure y'all are hydrating too. Okay. And off we go. SN? What could that mean? Science Navigator? Spurb Network? Oh! Oh, this is under her cat's mausoleum thing? Hi, Infinites. Welcome. Yeah. I had forgotten that last time we saw Rose, there was like the secret entrance underneath her cat's grave that her mom unlocked, apparently. Oh, did Rose know about this beforehand? Look for mad scientists. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise, or anyone for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk, though. Okay. Oh! That's a lot. You don't think Rose would know about this? Okay. So she is just as surprised by all this as we are. It looks like the kiosk monitors the lab's enormous hub grid. Huh. Jade transportalizes as far down as you can go. I kind of want to stay with Rose for a bit, but I guess we're hanging out with Jade now. I do love Jade. How far can she go? This is as far down as you can go. The grand foyer is still a few floors down, but the transportalizer on that level is blocked by one of Grandpa's impressive big-time trophies, and you just don't think he would cotton to someone moving it. Speaking of which, here are some of his trophies now. He has 1 million of these ghastly things. You really dislike them. Yeah, that's quite a lot to be crammed into a relatively small space. Proceed. Oh. Fire? You hop down a level. Granddad also likes to accumulate valiant knights. But why would Mom Island have access to all this tech? And the SN logo has one of the Spurb logos on it as well. Yeah. I was wondering, like, definitely, I think so far all the parents that we've met, both John's dad and Rose's mom, seem to know something of what's going on here. They seem to be in on something. Well, Rose's mom, definitely. John's dad, maybe? We know there's something shady going on with him, but we don't necessarily know that it's related to Spurb and all this. Granddad also likes to accumulate valiant knights from his travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. I agree. I like the knights. Keep going. Oh, now it's magenta. Oh yeah, how could you forget about his stash of decrepit mummies? God, you hate these things. Yeah, that's a bit weird to keep in your house. Don't stop. What? What? Okay, now things are getting really weird. This is your grandfather's collection of what he refers to as his beauties. No lovely lady will be fit for his collection unless her portrait has spent at least 20 years bleaching in the front window of a beauty parlor, a sort of establishment he's plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. You're not even sure anymore? Yeah, this... certainly giving me some, I don't even know. You know, having them be sun bleached is an artistic choice. It's not bad. It's just like, why specifically that? Guess they were sort of like your sisters while growing up, and you were always encouraged to look up to them. They were all awfully pretty ladies, you suppose, but it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandpa. Jade, study hard and keep your rifle at the ready. When adventure summons, I know you will rise to the task and take your rightful place among the daughters of Eclectica. That old coot sure is a bag of wind. Yeah. Jade did mention something about always having her rifle on her. So seeing like all the hunting trophies and stuff around here, I guess it is for hunting. Complete your descent. Hi? You reach the ground level. This is the stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. It is unspeakably hideous. Down the southeast hall is the grand foyer. You'll have to cross through it to leave the house. Oh, looks like someone's pestering you, even though you thought you were logged off. Carcinogeneticist began. Trolling gardenostic. Hi again, idiot. Is this a new person? I think this is a new person. Oh no! So I guess today is finally the day you fuck everything up. Jade, shoot head off. Yeah, Jade, you have a rifle right now. Just shoot the thing full of holes. Is there nothing I can do to change your mind? You can leave me alone. How can you even be talking to me after I blocked you? And after I logged out? You don't get that. I am better and smarter than you in every way forever. You don't get that because you are incredibly stupid. I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, you jerk. Blocked them again. Troll slum. Okay. Look at that kiosk. Oh. Looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Okay. Or get Grandpa to move it at least? Do we know where Grandpa is? At the center, because if he's in the area that's blocked by the giant thing, that kind of limits options. At the center, you find a little stage that looks perfect for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would if standing on it didn't make you a little nervous. And also if that didn't sound like a stupid... I thought I had the slur thing installed for censoring the slurs. I'll have to see what I have to do to get that to work later. Sort of looks like the very, okay. Where did I leave off? That didn't sound like a stupid idea given the circumstances. It looks sort of like the various contraptions you've been deploying in John's house. You wonder what it does. Yeah. 'Cause we know that this showed up in the Wanderers area as well, I think. I mean, Grandpa had to move it himself at the least because Jade does live on an island. Yeah, we know he's at the very least probably capable of moving it. We gotta find our buff Grandpa. It looks, yeah, okay. Attempt to plug laptop into nearby hub. Oh. Great. You just vaporized your dead cat? Wait, it vaporized it? Yeah. Tree modus is the worst. Yeah, it doesn't seem very convenient either. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's gotta be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Examine fetch modus. Looks like you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting the whole tree, as you've been doing. You select leaf. You also turn off auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifying sometimes. Yeah, okay. That's something, at least. Gather up all your items again in an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. You're not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. Yeah, why was that on in the first place? Kind of funny looking tree now, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Find the unlocked hub. As long as you're going to plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is. Hub SN Lab 0413. It is unlocked and thus removable from the grid. You suspect this was the same beacon transmitting the unsecured signal you were using earlier. Huh. Okay. Facepalm combo ×1. Yeah. Yeah, that's, why was this not, yeah. Rose. Both Rose and, oh god, I just blanked on his name. The tech guy. Dave. Oh, just blanked on his name. They had their moduses by default in the most inconvenient settings possible. You pick the laptop leaf from the tree. You plug your laptop into the hub, then captcha log the hub, and then the laptop. There must be a better place around here for you to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? What's what? Oh. Skynet Laboratory. Unestablished in, 3 minutes? That doesn't sound good. It's another one of these ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab about a minute ago. Looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Yeah. So let's see. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years. And there's 4 slots in what would be years. Thousands of years. Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean? Unestablished. Is this whole place gonna blow up with us in it? Rose, get out of there! Oh, whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there will be a connection invitation from one Mr. Strider. Again in the future. Ooh, another timer winds down sideways. Okay. We're back here with the Wanderers. Okay. Hello? The new guy, the second Wanderer. There's these snake things. One of them is missing a head. Oh, what's in there? There's something in that mailbox. Okay, they're leaving the tree. Which I think I remember that the tree is growing in the crater that is where John's house used to be. Oh, wait, what? Was it just showing that it's moving that way? Okay. Well, I hope you don't get a concussion from all those flying mailboxes, buddy. Someone is not having a good time. Yeah, so far it doesn't seem like anyone's having a good time. Dave, abscond. Okay. Abscond. Ooh! Can't abscond, dude! Okay. Guess Dave's finally fighting his brother now. How's the audio, by the way? Is it too loud? Little loud? Okay. Okay, how about this? So fine for you? Okay. In 2 places at once? Dave, I think you might be screwed here. Oh! Watch you upstairs, bro! I told you, dog! I mean, he did. Oh, God, that's, not great. It keeps happening. Yeah. What does? You don't have time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. The clock is ticking. Huh. Around for anything else of importance. This looks like something of importance. It sure does. What are all these coordinates? Oh, and a map with a bunch of dots? Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Where is that? What's this that's like seems to be at the center of a bunch? Oh, it seems to be how close they are to impact? It appears to be Skynet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of SPURB sessions in the northeastern United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusions. It looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. Colored dots on the map appear to be meteor impact sites. It seems each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. Not all meteors have sessions. Okay, so that means that they would hit regardless? So we know that there's some like time travel fuckery going on here. So does that mean that they purposefully get SPURB to people who live in locations where a meteor would go, where a meteor would hit? That's something to think about. Oh, here, I'm gonna move this just a little bit so it's not right at the edge. Yeah, that's weird. The color of the dot appears to indicate the status of the meteor's descent. The red dots indicate meteors that have already landed. Yellow dots are imminent collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. Oh. You use the panel to center on your present location and zoom in. Surrounding the lab are, of course, the hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. You can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it. Yeah, it's probably that countdown. Just southwest of the lab, centered suspiciously near the location of your house, is an even larger looming collision. This one appears slightly less imminent. The terminal looks like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact, location, and so on. You zoom out. You zoom way out. Wow, that's not good. I think it's the other way around. I think the people who play SPURB would have gotten a meteor. I also bet the non-session meteors are for those who got the game but never initiate a session. That could be too. That could be too. I think that's probably more likely, honestly. Oh, hi, Mixolitty. Yeah, I think that, maybe more likely, but we do know that there's already some time travel stuff going on here. Some time-bending weirdness. So I do think it's possible that they just made sure that SPURB got out to everyone in a location where a meteor would hit. Yeah. But yeah, today's stream is gonna be pretty short. Probably just like an hour and a half-ish. Because because I have an appointment later that I completely forgot about until I got the reminder text yesterday. But at least I'm able to stream for a little bit. You zoom way out and narrow the search based on size. The two at the top of the list appear to be the biggest by far. You examine only their coordinates. The second biggest is centered over a US city. The biggest, by a landslide, is, luckily for the Earth, you suppose, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Luckily for the Earth? That's probably gonna trigger, like, a tsunami thing or something that's gonna go way out and cause way more damage. I don't think that's lucky for the Earth. Turn on your laptop and check on John. You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It is now powered and connected to the wireless signal the hub is broadcasting. Your Spurb session reconnects. Because in Act 1, we are shown the game does know about them via the Cruxite timer. True. But I feel like that would work with either way, whether it did say it seems like each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. Yeah, but I feel like that it would still work either way if the Spurb sessions directly cause the meteors, or if the meteors were going to happen regardless and they send out the Spurb sessions specifically to areas that would get them. That they would, either way, the Spurb game would still know when the meteor is going to hit regardless. But I do think the Spurb sessions triggering the meteor instead of the other way around is still probably more likely. More likely, but I do think it's still possible that it's the other way. Your Spurb session reconnects. Oh god, yeah, what's going on here? The intrigue, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Last time we saw John, I think he was fighting against one of those, the big clowns. Yeah. No sign of John here. I wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw him, he was on one of the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via the Spurb interface to find him. Ascend? Ooh. Can I do anything here? Oh. Oh! Okay. Hi. Hi. Oh, here we go. Boing, 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 boing. Is that Harlequin Grandma? Yeah! Harlequin Grandma, I love you. Okay. Yeah! Rose has joined the fight! Just gonna... I thought she was just gonna throw it at them with John inside. Oh, creating a whole bunch of items. Okay. Boing! Ooh, lots of gems. Just shooting up cookies. The cookies of victory. High five Nanaquin. Yeah. Left hanging long enough. Splattered in black blood. Good work, John. Oh, hey, you're back. For now, I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor heading for my present location. Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you? Not yet. I'll explain later. But I think I've determined that activating the timer in the game is not directly responsible for summoning a meteor to your location. The count... Okay. The countdown seems to merely exist as a kind of warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence. Okay, so it seems like the one that I thought was less likely is actually what's happening. That Spurb is acting as a warning for it in response to the meteors and not causing the meteors themselves. Okay. I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant? That's Rose's interpretation, at least. Yeah. True. Rose's interpretations of things so far have been mostly accurate, but we don't know But yeah, she's still guessing. She's still hypothesizing. She's just as much in the dark as we are. Is this relevant? Probably not at the moment, and certainly not to you. I have to go. Okay, later. P.S. Try not to waste too much of that grist while I'm gone. Okay, yeah. John, climb that etch ladder. You rocket up the etch ladder to the dizzying heights of the new vaunted boy Skylark rung. Also zoom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it always resets. Thank you for the reminder. Hold on. I'm going to... I have a few, like, little sticky note reminders of things I do before the stream starts, so I'm going to just write a little reminder for zooming in every time I do Homestuck. Yes, we must see John in all his glory. Okay. Zoom in. Okay. And I'll stick that here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Reminder is set. Okay. Dizzying heights of the vaunted boy Skylark rung. Yeah. Your new feather is hard-earned and well-deserved, and alarmingly fashionable. Aw, I have a kitty coming near me, rubbing my leg for attention. Hi, buddy. Collect fat loots. You and your ceramic pork hollow rejoice in this mound of wealth yielded from your meteoric ascent up the ladder. You're still not sure what all these boon dollars can actually get you. Aw. Cute kitty. When pulling in such insane loot hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. I usually keep the door closed so the kitties can't come in. But they were already sleeping in this room, so I didn't want to kick them out. So now they're in here with me and being so cute and distracting. Sorry, buddy. Stop being cute. Pick up as much grist as you can hold. Okay. Ooh, we have new types of grist showing up here. Yeah. Okay, so we have the regular, okay, we have the regular build grist. All little boondollar designs, yeah. 2,260 pieces of build grist, 1,040 pieces of shale, 490 drops of tar, 350 drops of mercury? You're just carrying mercury around like that? I mean, I guess if it's in a digital inventory, it probably can't harm you, but still. Yeah, and there's these three new ones that we don't have yet, but showed up in the inventory. So that's pretty interesting. Including one that looks like the shale and build grist, but green. That's interesting. You can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will be just barely insufficient to produce. I think it's more so metaphorical mercury. Probably. I mean, it is among, I think all the different like grist and boondollar types do exist purely as digital items. As in like through like whatever mechanism is allowing things like the God, why am I blanking on all the terminology today that allows the stacks and stuff to interact with the real world? It'll still interact with the real world, but if you're not interacting with it directly, then it probably won't affect you. Basically, as long as it's in storage, I'm certain it's safe. But once it gets, because it seems like the currency, once it's collected, just exists sort of digitally, theoretically, I guess. But if he managed to like bring it out as a physical object, who knows? It also gets collected untouched, so you shouldn't get hurt. Yeah, I guess if it's not on the physical plane, It can't hurt you. Let's hope so. Man, what? That's how it ends. They get through all whatever trials the plot throws at them, only to die of mercury poisoning at the end. Yeah. Oh god, there's grist littered down there too. Those stupid ogres were like huge grist pinatas. One of those big sour grape electric Holocaust fruit gussers is jammed in the hole on the platform. I guess there's only one way to get it. Yep. Oh, announcement. John, don't forget your book. It's your birthright. You ought to give it a read when you have a moment, particularly the first several pages. Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana? Yes, dear? Since I'm trying to get up to that gate, and since you can sort of conjure floating beds and throw me around and all, couldn't you just throw me up to the gate? Yes, of course, John, but that would not serve your purpose well. There's a very good reason why you should build up to it, and then keep building. Oh, okay. I guess that's what I figured. Yeah, that would be way too good to be true if you could just have Nana throw you all the way up. So, just one more thing. Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why that is, with a clear explanation, you can give me a series of really coy riddles about it and then just sort of giggle? John, you're a very fresh young man. Your father has done such a wonderful job raising you. I'm so proud of you both. I guess. When you pass through the first gate, everything will change. You will find the place where the constellations dance beneath the clouds, and then your true work may begin. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I suddenly understand everything! Do you? I don't. Oh, elsewhere, where a kingdom lies entrenched beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness. Oh, there was with the Wanderer, when the Wanderer was doing like that huge mural and stuff. It showed that there were 4 planets, and then there was another one that was hidden behind darkness. That's where this is, probably. It's Dad! Hi, Dad! Beating them off with shaving cream. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're about to get decked, little buddy. Oh! That's strong. He broke the wall. Oh? Father Egbert. Yeah, this guy's watching both Father Egbert and John. Oh, graveyard stuffers. Stuffers? Huh. You are now the Peregrine Mendicant. You are flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Check mail. Yeah. To Dr. David Brenner. This message to Dr. Brenner looks pretty serious. In Washington, huh? Never! You would never open an envelope! How dare you suggest such a thing? The mail is sacred, and sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland, for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civilization. Wait. Hold that thought for one moment. Ooh. He found a hat! The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes, and the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of the light of knowledge, free communication, and the exchange of ideas. They are the bold toters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Mail. Examine keyboard and screen. Mail! I love how both God, what was his name again? Peregrine Mendicant. I'm just gonna call him Peregrine. Peregrine. Oh God, I can't even get that right. Both Peregrine and the Wanderer seem very passionate. It's the terminal used to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned control to you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command, home. Type view. You type another one of the previously entered commands, it switches to the view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There's a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. The girl seems familiar to you. Glad that it clarifies that it's video interference, because at first I thought that, oh, what happened since we last saw Jade, that she's now in some sort of like vortex of energy. Greetings. Don't I know you? Huh? Oh! Oh! The machine didn't like that. Ooh? Oh! The machine really didn't like that. Ooh, yeah, this is... Rose, refuse to acknowledge the absurd tea set. You successfully disregard the tea set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Huh. But some little wizard plushies. Oh, wear the scarf, be the writer. Oh! Oh! There's a little guy in the teapot. Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You are only human after... Oh, what's that? You are accosted by a friendly mutant kitten. Aww! Is it... Wait, her cat's body earlier got zapped. Is this what happened to it? John, resist great urge to take the wedged shale. You know you should grab this thing, but... You're suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. Why did that, why did that get censored? I can't see that at all, even. I didn't even get an option for allowing it through or seeing it. Man, that's that's weird. It almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There's only one thing left to do. It's because you have chat filters enabled? I thought I turned them off. Hold on. I turned them off somehow. I thought I made sure to turn those off, but oh well. Settings, is it moderation? Oh, auto mod. Okay, I'll go through this later. Okay. But I'll try to remember to turn that off for next time. No putting it off any longer. There's only one thing left to do. Give me a D! Give me an E! Give me an S! Give me a C! Jump down. Plus 50. Okay. Oh. Is that Jade? On an altar in his room? Wait, did we switch to... No, this is still John. So yeah. That's weird. Jade, scamper into Grand Foyer with wild abandon. Abandon? God, I can't speak. No Jade? It's not Jade? Or this is from Jade's perspective. Because we didn't get... It didn't say that we... Maybe. Paula Banyan. Okay, maybe this is Jade's because it has all the like the knight and the stuff around. Okay, we are Jade's house now. Okay, so but that would be really freaky if John's dad just had an altar to Jade in his room. I mean, it's still kind of weird that Jade's house has an altar with her picture on it. Scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world, going on adventures and stuff. That was a goddamn stupid globe. Arm yourself. Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need. Another one of his blustering, mustachioed diatribes. You are rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. All you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door and you will be scot-free. Examine those chaps on the sofa. Okay. These are the manners for distinguished house guests. They like to gather here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other times. It's all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire to give you a good spook. He's so predictable. Yep. There he is, the dramatic grandpa. And there he goes. The old man has the flame. Ooh, unlocked blog spot. Used by Andrew Hussey for behind-the-scenes commentary during the early days of Homestuck. Ooh, interesting. You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you were fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are usually intense. Leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. You guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Oh, let's say Dave. Strife. Okay. Hold on. Taking a bit of a water break. Oh, snap. Preload or psych out. Okay, so we're still with Jade. Strife. Grieve. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, wait, I can knock off his hat. Poo, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Take that, Gramps. Okay. Oh, dramatic lighting. Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not. No, I will not go get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that's so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Oh, will you just stop it? I'm going now. Goodbye. Abscond. It was so much easier to deal with when he was... Yeah, I was wondering what that was. That's just his body? Okay. Then how did he suddenly appear? Hey, he miraculously survive. Postmaster. He's also on a pedestal. Okay. Peer out explosion hole. Well, there go the mailboxes. Oh, goodbye, Mel. Aww! The little snake leg is helping. Aww. Aw, little heart. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I love that. Rose refused to acknowledge the absurd kitten. You fail miserably. Oh, look, there's some more mad science crap over here. Who cares? You have a little kitten. I have my own little black kitty here, begging for attention. Hey, buddy, come here. Here. Yeah, will you let me pick you up? Yeah. Say hi. Are you not gonna say anything? That's okay. He's pretty shy. Well, look, buddy, it's you. That's you on screen. Yeah. Okay, I let you go. Okay, insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to the setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? It has that symbol again. Let's play a game. A purifier ready. It doesn't appear to be a game, it appears to be in a purifier. Screw around with the purifier. You mess with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive! Or at least he was in the past. According to the timestamp, that was almost 9 years ago. Oh wait, no, cause we had a body. I was thinking maybe if she transported Jasper to her, then maybe they just assumed Jasper died because he vanished. But no, they had a body. You try to move the crosshairs with the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. Oh, hold on a second. I have to check this. Okay. Have to respond to someone. Okay. You try to move the crosshairs with the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. Oh, it's little Rose! It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. You possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait, could this be that day? Cause time paradox. You attempt to purify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. Can Jaspers talk? Is that his secret? It seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. The paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers purifies instead and quickly settles into a mound of sludge. Or the little kitty is playing with her scarf. Okay. The machine beside it sucks up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. Seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. Aw, yeah. It's so cute. Oh, the device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. Oh. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. Yeah, it's gonna turn into the kitty. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Well, that's taking me back to my days in the Danny Phantom fandom. Have a flashback. There is no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals his stunning secrets to you in strict confidence. Can he speak? Is he a secret agent? What is it? Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. Yes! Yes! Wait, but then how did Yeah, what if Rose's mom was trying to clone Jasper for Rose? Oh, could be. But yeah, why? They had a body in the mausoleum. If Jasper's just disappeared, was there a body? Was it fake? Or you could ask him to clarify. He vanished in thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. Yeah, I feel like there's an easier way to get a new cat. But she didn't want a new cat. She wanted this cat. A couple weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Oh, okay. So there's a big gap here where anything could have happened to Jasper's. So he vanished. He was purified by someone who was not Rose into a different point of time. And then at some point, after stuff happens to him, he then gets put back and his body washes up on the riverbank. So Jasper's does die at some point, but there's a lot of room before that happens where anything could have happened to him, and he could potentially be reunited with Rose. Trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. Oh. Just static? And then roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seems there's no accessible feed tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. Fast forward another week, there he is, just as you found him. It also didn't cause a paradox because trying to do it before would have caused one, so the secret is important. Yeah. I'm taking a drink of water. Make sure you guys are drinking water too. Okay. Fast forward to now. Oh. Oh. Aww. Rose was the one to find him. Aww, little kitty. We'll comfort Rose. We'll comfort her. Oh. Why is this so sad? Are we gonna find out what happened to him now? Oh, appeared somewhere. Wait, was that, there was like some sort of symbol in the corner here. What? Okay. Hello? Perfection? Yeah. Oh, she got to ride the pony. And the scarf just going wildly. Congratulations, Rose. Got to ride the pony after all. We ride. Into the sunset to a land where cats never die. We ride. Wait, well, who was that? Because that wasn't Rose in that drawing. I don't think so. Hey. Nay. Nay. Oh, that's funny. I love that. Okay. It's Jasper's. He's alive? Okay, well, he's still dead, but his body is intact. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegratificator like you thought. Oh, is John as a cowboy? We get the Canon Rose voice in a secret flash animation. What a way. Yeah. It's more like an escapalizer. Purify Jaspers immediately. You have 10 seconds to get out of there, Rose. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat and Amscray. Stop fooling around and transportalize out of there. Yeah. Pretty decent escapalization. Yeah. Locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. Oh, Jade. We're now with Jade. Okay. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Becquerel has always managed to elude your prognosticative faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow, a property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Oh. The beast appears. Hello? Hello? What manner of beast are you? Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along, I guess. Retrieve the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet, right on time. It landed over there past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. Huh. John, triple somersault into room, etc. Stick the landing. Okay, you do that. Yeah, don't worry, you didn't see it, but I totally did that cool trick. Okay, you do that, you are now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms and paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. John, are you sure he's a street performer? Snoop! Yeah, here come the secrets. Get ready for some major revelation. Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. Just off screen, Rose did a backflip too. Yup, totally did it. You gotta believe it. They would never lie to seem cool. What the hell is going on here? Yeah. There's gonna be nothing interesting here. It's literally just gonna be normal businessman stuff. Examine your dad's room. Okay. Biggest revelation is that your dad was a normal, boring guy. Kind of a boring room. Just a businessman. Yeah, he pretended to be interesting for you, not all that into clowns at all. Most shocking twist yet, yeah. Who's this douchebag? I mean, still freaking weird to have all that clown stuff and the rest of your house if you're not actually all that into it. Well, he has a picture of John by his bed. Yeah, he is unraveled. He cannot handle the revelation that his dad is just a normal businessman. Oh, and there are gifts here. But yeah, that is hilarious. Calm down, it'll be all right. So all those years, though you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth? Or maybe it was just that you never bothered to ask? I guess you always just assumed. Well... Yep, normal businessman dad, just doing normal businessman stuff, smashing tiny clowns with giant safes. The human prisoner has has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. Oh, he's pissed. We're gonna need a bigger safe. Yup. Who is this guy? Who's this guy? Spade Slick. Got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name, and that damn well ain't your name. Is that supposed to be like us typing it in? Is this a new character? I mean, not to be rude, John, but why would he be always wearing business attire if he was a street performer? Yeah, I was wondering that. Mysterious fingers. Yeah. Take another stab at it. State name and rank. Okay. You are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls. Excuse me. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Don comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head into a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. Our 4th wall, yeah. I do want to see if I can set up getting like a sound or something whenever there's a chat message. Because right now I'm just, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm getting a call here. Okay, I'm back. It was my mom. You can't just ignore a call from your mom. Okay. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head into a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat. Okay, so I thought that when he sent the orb or whatever, that he had the like Harlequin thing in, that it just sort of like had all these creatures appear. But no, it seems like these people already existed, and they just got got rethemed to fit it. That's funny. You've been forcibly Joker-fied. Call a minion. Okay. What is that? You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to see if I can set up like a notification sound or something for when there's chat messages, because right now I am relying on just like frequently glancing over to the other monitor to see when a new chat message has appeared. But seems to be working out well so far, but I would like to, have a more reliable way of knowing when there's a chat message. Okay. Oh. Whoa. That's big. Your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine. You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader, what a royal pain in the ass. Throw down hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait, what now? Oh! I do love seeing this completely normal businessman just beat up these clown creatures. If he's not actually as into clowns as his decor would suggest, maybe he's just wanted to do this the whole time. He just filled the house up with clowns, hoping to like cheer up his son or something, or seem interesting or whatever, but he secretly hates them as well, and now he's taking up all his built up frustration and all of that and taking it out on these guys. Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll just have to go handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. Seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving to you yet. Present time! Yeah, buff little businessman. Go, Egbert, you can do it. It is funny seeing him beat all these guys up. Just repeatedly wailing on them. Present time! Open a present, see what's inside. The one on the right seems promising. You open it to see what is inside, and oh god, yes. Let's see, fetch modus, control deck, bonus capture log pack, and fetch modus inside. Nice! Inventory management system. Incredible Silodex behavioral conglomeration at your fingertips. Obtain that. Oh, you tear into this thing and put a mean peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you got a bonus array. Sweet loot. Took my brain a second to recognize the lead text. In addition to the modus control way, you get a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards, which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. Oh, wow. Gotta have that Yeah. First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Yeah, this may be a few too many. Equip array fetched modus. The array modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. Oh, it seems exceptionally serviceable but difficult to weaponize. Boring? Dude, no! This is the most convenient one of them all. Use it. Just use the array modus. Read instructions for control deck. There's nothing to read, really. You just pop some modus cartridges in the slots, fire it up, and see what happens. You start by putting the stack and queue modi into the slots. Your D&D character uses array and she doesn't care how much flack she gets? Yeah! Just use the most convenient one if you can. Your Sylladex now behaves like both a stack and a queue. Items can be removed from either the top card or the bottom card. Dude, you have the option to do any card at any time. These kids are gonna get themselves cool just so they... these kids are gonna get themselves killed just because they're trying to look cool. You seem no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. But then, what's the difference between having all of these activate? What? Sylladex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct queue stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system? John, please. Please make things easier on all of us. And just use the array cartridge. Just use the array. Don't bother with these other two. I know it doesn't actually matter. It's just for like comedic purposes of the plot or whatever. But oh my god. Is it really worth it for the potential weaponization if you're gonna rage at your Sylladex 99% of the time? Yeah! Yeah! So now, some of the items you can use at any time, but the rest you can only use them if they're at the top or the bottom, and you've just added all these extra cards. Unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so? Open the big one. You thought wrong! He gets a little suit! Oh! He's a little mini businessman with his fruit gushers and his stupid moduses. Fill up an entire queue stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Queue stack full of shoes. Capture log fruit gushers. You spaced out and put it in the wrong queue stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. Will you? Will you? Oh my god. Closely inspect fruit gushers box. So delicious. You can't wait to capture log one of these packs and make like 1 million gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Yes. +1 armor class. Yeah. The shoes. The suit is your greatest protection now, John. Plus the Sylladex is looking much more stylish. I guess. And does keep the file size smaller and makes it more stylish. Yeah, I guess. But it still seems needlessly complex to me. Just keep it at a normal, manageable amount of cards and use the array. Like, that's all you gotta do. Wait a minute. It can't be. No. The heinous batter witch has her gnarled claws and everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? How does this make sense? Why? Mental breakdown. I think he's already there. He's got you beat. Wicked watermelon groin and cherry mixed berry social and anxiety disorder. Oh, face mask. Oh god. It's all Betty Crocker. It's all Betty Crocker. All of it. This is stupid. Yeah. I don't care if it makes the file size. Makes the file size of 4 to 13 gigs. I don't want to bash my head against the wall. I guess it depends on what you're using it for. If you're really going to be using a whole bunch of cards, and you're going to be using it to store a bunch of stuff, like an insane amount of stuff, like even more than all the cards that John has right now, then, and you're totally comfortable with using these different moduses, these different modi, I guess it would make sense then, maybe? But John is a 13-year-old who is not comfortable with any of this. He's constantly forgetting what he can and can't take out at any given time. He's not holding a whole lot of stuff right now. It just doesn't make sense for him to make it this needlessly complex. It builds character. Maybe, I guess. I don't think that's a good enough reason, but I guess. What is being the experience of being 13 years old than doing something that makes your life 10 times harder at any given moment? Jade, retrieve package. Ooh, we got a pretty little flower. Oh. Yeah, this thing. What's this thing that we saw earlier? Strife! Ooh. A rain? Ooh. Bang! Did nothing. Arsenal-wise. Oh, what? What? Yeah, I've lost all understanding of what's going on here. Okay. I'm guessing this is the beast that she keeps as a pet. The creature. The creature that's immune to her precognitive abilities. Armamentify. Oh, what? Oh! That is different. Oh. What's the reverse of dog? Are you telling me this thing is God? Arf. Go fetch! I would believe it at this point. I believe that this creature is God. Yay! Good doggy who may be the god of this universe. Good doggy! Good job, doggy. Let's take a little nap to celebrate. Woohoo! Aww. Nice doggy. Good doggy. Aww. Take a little drink of water. Okay. Check self for any mixed atoms with cat. Ooh. Nope, no mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourself. Your new kitty, whose name is... we'll think of one later. Hey, where the heck are you anyway? I still think that, that kitty is... Oh god, what was her cat's name? Jaspers? I still think that's her kitty. Look around room. Oh, you're back home. Oh... The well-stocked bar and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room, or at least what you thought was her room. You decide not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Unlike John, who was incredibly melodramatic at the revelation of his dad's secret normal life. Watch the meteor impact. Huh, that's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped. Maybe maybe that countdown meant something else. It didn't mean what we thought, maybe? Oh, nope. There it is. Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze laying around. Okay. We're leaving her? We're going back to John now? Can we stay with Rose for like 5 minutes? John, get down to business. Suddenly you are feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. One of my other cats is trying to climb all over my arms and blocking my screen. Ugh, Stella, I need to read. I need to read that. Ugh. Yeah, you're a little troublemaker. Yeah. This time, you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects you rounded up and punched them on blank cards. Wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back? As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting her ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. She is dying out there! She is on fire, or about to be. Dude! You're both in a shitty situation. You're in it together. You should work together. Don't... Be nicer to her. Jade, dream? Okay. Oh! Robot Jade? Oh, she's in a nice pretty dress now. And there's... What? Wait, no. Oh, she's... When she dreams, she's in the robot body? Oh, that's cool. You're now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active. Obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Okay. Your silly dance foreshadow is nothing and is essentially meaningless, but sure is a lot of fun. Quick, get into bed. She's curled on top of herself. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you. A strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Maybe, don't try to sleep when you're in the robot body. Well, there's my alarm. Telling me that I need to go. So, it's been fun. I'm sorry it was so short today. I genuinely forgot I had an appointment today. But tomorrow should be completely uninterrupted. And we have next week to try for a completely uninterrupted weekly stream schedule. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming to my extremely short stream. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.